All right, let's pick this. Let's pick the winner. Let's pick the winner right now. The winner. What's up? The winner. The winner of the fucking $10,000 is Third Ernest. Third Ernest is in here. Oh, he is. Third Ernest, congratulations! You win $10,000. Literally, just gonna pay. I'm gonna PayPal you $10,000. Congratulations.
Oh, better late than never. Roll it.
Oh shit, got that production. Hannah with the 5.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Channel's name is The Third Ernest. I'm Ernest the third. Y'all
He's
guys
got good audio
if you're
too.
new here and you're not subscribed and you like what you see at the end of the video, consider subscribing, bottom right hand corner. Now the next 3 videos that I am posting in a row have probably been the most requested videos from anybody once I started doing Falling in Reverse. And then I did Falling in Reverse, and then Ronnie like reacted and brought up those videos that I had made of the songs, and that just made more people come in the comments and be like, bro, yo, this is all good and all, but you need to hit the trilogy. And I'm like, I will. But now that I'm full-time YouTube, actually, honestly, partly in thanks to Ronnie, if you haven't seen that video yet, go check that out. But now that we're full-time YouTube, I can and am definitely getting started on this trilogy with this video here. Now, all 3 of these videos are Patreon requests, and that's why I'm getting to them when I am during this whole Patreon request thing that we got going on. To Ronnie, if you haven't seen, you need to hit the trilogy. And I'm like, I will. But now that I'm full-time YouTube, actually, honestly, partly in thanks to Ronnie, if you haven't seen that video yet, go check that out. But now that we're full-time YouTube, I can.
Oh, he's got a video about me?
Thing that we got going on, and they all come from
video?
Kelly,
What?
30 Seconds to Mars.
What's the video? Begins the trilogy.
Yo.
Oh,
the
shit.
The title is clickbait, but not really clickbait because it actually happens. So I guess it's like half-ass clickbait.
Oh, it's nighttime.
So let's talk about it. Roll it.
Let's see what he says about this.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Channel's name is The Third Ernest. I'm Ernest the third. Y'all guys, Third family. If you're new here and you're not subscribed and you like what you see, consider subscribing at the end of the video. So anybody that clicked on this is either new here because of the clickbait title, you're a fan of the channel and you know exactly what the channel has been going through, or you're a fan of Falling in Reverse and Ronnie and you watch his stream. And that last one is super important because if you know and you follow Ronnie on Twitch, you know, I'll leave the Twitch link down in the description below. But if you follow Ronnie on Twitch and you're in his Twitch stream and you're watching him stream and play Warzone and play Among Us and all the different things that Twitch streamers do, if you're in there, you know that recently he had like as soon as he got to 100,000 subscribers on Twitch, I guess it's called subscribers, I don't really know what it's called on Twitch, he was going to be gifting $10,000 to one of his subscribers once he reached that goal. And I happen to be one of those subscribers. He happens to be actually a big fan of the channel. Ronnie, if you're watching this, what's up, bro? Hey, but also like he was really the first artist to not just tweet me or not just like, you know, watch the video like MGK and Andy Mineo did. Like they tweeted me like, yo, this video's dope. But Ronnie was actually the first one to put his entire fan base onto the channel because he watches my videos and he watches reactors on Twitch sometimes. And the things he had to say about this channel and the things he had to say about my insight into his songs and his music, they were all 100% exactly what I was feeling, but also they also help validate the channel and validate the way that I do these long form videos, because I know these videos are longer than most, but people around here are trying to get the insight that I bring onto the channel, and he validated that insight being the artist, saying that, yo, this dude is legit, as I was talking about his music. That was like 100% all that I needed from him. But if you've been around the channel for the last like 2 weeks, you know that the job that I had was putting me in an ultimatum situation where they were basically telling me like, yo, if you want to work here, you basically got to get rid of your entire channel and not just stop making videos, but basically completely delete the channel altogether. So whenever I put that ultimatum video out, like saying, yo, I need all the support that I can get within basically the next 48 hours or the channel's going to be deleted. And then everybody on Patreon came through. Everybody on Discord was talking about it, saying that they reached out to everybody that they know to provide monetary assistance to see if I can keep this channel full time. And a lot of the people that I have in Discord are fans of Ronnie and are fans of Falling in Reverse, and they watch and are subscribers to his channel. And they told me like in my DMs, like, you know, I don't know if Ronnie's going to be able to do anything. I don't know what he can do, but just know that within the Falling in Reverse universe, I would say it's one of the things to say that even if he doesn't respond to it, Ronnie is always seeing awe. He's always watching. He always sees everything that everybody posts. And if you haven't figured it out by now, the reason why I bring it up and why I brought up the fact that he was giving away $10,000 to one of his subscribers that he felt was worthy of it is because that $10,000 he gifted to me on his Twitch stream. And I was like, what the fuck? There's no way that this is real. So literally that decision by Ronnie to gift me $10,000, that's set in stone that I was making the right decision in my eyes. Because what I was worried about when I was quitting my job, obviously we're talking about 6 figures. We're talking about over $100,000. And then on top of that, we're talking about some of the best medical insurance that you can get at a corporate job I had with the firm that I was working at. And then on top of that, we're talking about like 401k, and we're talking about retirement and all the things that come along with working for a corporation or a financial firm.
Yeah, but what about your happiness?
The corporate world sucks. Nah, the corporate world is fucking dope, especially when it comes to having that security. But what's even more dope is being at this breaking point with the channel where I had over 100,000 subscribers. I had 122,000, I think, at the time that I needed to make this decision. So what's dope is that being at that position and knowing the potential that this channel could be, and that the brand, The Third Ernest, and the brand that I could be, like knowing that we had all that potential and we were barely at the starting point with it, having the silver plaque on my wall, having Ronnie and having Andy Mineo and having MGK and having all these A-list like celebrities come out and basically endorse the way that I do the channel.
D-list celebrity.
Like already was pushing me to go toward to go toward quitting the job and keeping the channel open. And I had already made that decision. But even though I made that decision, there were still a lot of very important questions that were up in the air. But I said, fuck it, I'm diving straight into this thing. I can figure it out as I go. I'm diving straight in the deep end, and I'll figure out how to swim like as I'm in there. So I did that, and then the moment I did that, everybody like swooped in on Patreon to be able to support me and my bills and my full-time YouTube. And then less than a week later, Ronnie comes over here and says, yo, I'm gonna gift you this $10,000 because I believe in your creative ability. I believe in the potential that you have on YouTube. I believe in
Brandon Saller just dropped me. Oh, Brandon Saller of Atreyu just rated me?
Because basically you're doing it different and doing it better than anybody has ever done it on here. And I respect your
Brandon
opinion
Saller
enough
just
that I don't want to see your dream fall
rated
through
me
just because of some monetary situation. And that shit, like basically solidified the decision that I made. That shit made everything, all of like the
that's so nice, Brandon. Thank you, man.
Basically, like
Brandon Saller is one of my favorite drummers and singers.
Patreon because $10,000 all at once is dope, but I still need like
love
a
Brandon's
reoccurring
voice
monthly
and his
situation
drums,
going on where I can actually live. The $10,000 is basically just going to sit there until I make sure that I have this reoccurring monetary situation. And then what I'm planning on doing with potentially the $10,000 is buying like an entire stream setup so I can basically do what Ronnie does on Twitch, but on my own side.
Yeah,
so
do it
basically
on your side, bro.
all this to say that in layman's terms, Ronnie Radke from Falling in Reverse has gifted me $10,000, and that was really the last piece. That was all that I needed to solidify that I had made the right choice. Because eventually in everybody's life, there's going to be a moment where you approach a fork in the road and you have to decide whether you're going to take the path of least resistance. Am I going to go on the path that's constantly been traveled on because it's obviously a path that leads to security and it's a path.
Bro, no, bro, you're going to be fucking regretful. If you take that corporate job, you'll be regretful and you'll fucking regret it for the rest of your life, bro. I'm telling you.
That leads to this is the way my life is going to be, or do I take the road that's untraveled? And am I willing to basically stake my entire livelihood on this road that's untraveled, where many people haven't gone before?
Thank you.
They've given up their dream because this road that's untraveled has a lot of mystery and there's a lot of failure, associated with it. And I decided, because I'm a creative person and because my passion is YouTube and videos and photography and everything that I can do on YouTube, I decided to take this path untraveled. And the moment that I stepped foot in this direction, Ronnie comes in and basically solidifies everything that I needed and basically gives me the $10,000 that's needed to make sure that I have some type of security while I'm going down this road.
Amazing.
So Ronnie, if you're watching this, man, like, yo, I can't even tell you how much this $10,000, even if I don't spend it, I could go blow it on some random shit, but that's not what I plan on doing. I'm planning on leaving it there as a rainy day fund until I am guaranteed that I have income coming in from Patreon or from YouTube, wherever it comes from. And then from there, I'm going to potentially build some type of stream setup, something for the video, something for the studio space, some type of pot. To me, obviously you got it. I know that you got it. I see that reason out, but I can't even thank you enough, Ronnie. If you're watching this, I can't thank you enough for basically solidifying the decision that I made and giving me that financial security that was up in the air before you decided to do that. But that's all that I got to say for today, guys. Like I always say at the very end of all of my videos, I normally plug it with a Patreon. If you want to subscribe to Patreon, because like I said, I still need.
It's pretty badass, bro. You can't